The Royal Grenada Police Force says it is setting the record straight about an incident in the early hours of Sunday morning that has taken center stage in the court of public opinion. In Tuesday's newscast, GBN News aired a story from an eyewitness who alleged that the ambulance on an emergency run was denied access and delayed deliberately at a police-manned vehicular checkpoint.
Lady Conde, we are emergency for somebody dead. I feel the bus run here.
A news release from the RGPF on Wednesday, however, said after preliminary investigations into the video, they have determined that the video is misleading and does not give a true account of the entire encounter. Head of the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, spoke to GBN exclusively on Thursday.
We have conducted our roadblock every night, giving effect to the COVID-19 protocols. But have always an open space in the road for vehicles to pass, because we do expect emergency vehicles would want to traverse. In that particular video, the ambulance went in its first direction, and on its way there were some comments that were made by the occupants of the ambulance having to do with the fact that we were doing our duties and effecting the roadblock. I do not want to say specifically what was said. On their way back, the road was opened. The cones were not inhibiting the ambulance from traversing. The road was open and the ambulance just needed to proceed. But because of the comments that were made before, it seems we get the feeling that the ambulance, the occupants were not happy about the fact that we were doing the roadblock, executing our functions, in support of the COVID-19 regulations. And so they refused to traverse in the part of the road that were opened for traffic to pass. And they went directly to the part of the road that was coned off and demanded that the police remove the cones for them to pass. The police pointed them to the fact that the road is opened and you can proceed as normal, and they refused.
He notes that investigations into the encounter are ongoing, which may result in criminal charges.
They attempted to move the cones, and you can hear in the video that the police officer is saying, if you remove the cone, I am going to arrest you, because the road was not blocked, preventing them from traversing. It's unfortunate that the police and the ambulance driver or the medical profession will have these issues, because we've worked very well together over the years. We support each other over the years, and we work very well with our partners. We work very well with the people who do the same thing that we do, and it was unfortunate that it got to that. But we think it's important to set the record straight so that the persons who have listened to the video will have a balanced view as to what happened. And you don't have to take my word for it. In the coming weeks and days, perhaps there will be a hearing and you will hear exactly what has transpired from both sides. Some person or persons will make a determination who was right and who was wrong, except me.
Blossom Alexis Welsh, GBN News.